Number 6. Order. Question number 6. Dr. Kennedy Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To the Prime Minister, does he stand by his statement, quote, "The single biggest gainers out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership are dairy farmers"?
Speaker,
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
As I said in the House yesterday, the biggest area of tariff reduction under TPP is dairy. This is supported by the estimates in the National Interest Analysis published by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. And for the members' edification, if it looks at Table 1.2, the estimated benefits under National Interest Analysis are $274 million of tariff savings. By far the biggest is dairy at $96 million.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Dr. Kennedy Graham.
In full knowledge on all our parts of those facts, how will the TPP help dairy farmers now when New Zealand's expert series paper number 5 shows that even when the TPP is fully implemented, the tariff reductions are more likely to benefit processors and retailers rather than the farmers themselves?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, TPP over time, like all of the free trade agreements New Zealand has signed, will help our exporters, and a substantial part of our exports still come from the agricultural sector, so it will help them. But equally, there are many things that we can do to continue to help them. Better planning laws. We welcome the Green Party if they want to support us on RMA reform. Better irrigation for farmers. We welcome the Green Party if they want to support us in that area. Mr. Speaker, free trade agreements, including TPP, we welcome the Green Party's support if they want to do that.
Point of order.
Point of order, James Shaw.
Dr Graham's question was in relation to how the TPP would help farmers now, not about what Green Party policy would do in the future.
It wasn't only that question. If it had been just that, I could help. But he then went on and incorporated a reference to it would help processors and, from memory, retailers more than it would help dairy farmers. If questions are short and sharp, it is easier for me to assist. Supplementary question.
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Kennedy Graham.
How will the TPP help farmers now when the expected benefit from dairy would be $40 per New Zealander per year in 1947, when all of the tariff reductions are finally in place?
Mr. Speaker,
The Right Honourable Prime
Mr.
Minister.
Speaker, TPP won't help things that happened just after the Second World War.
How will the
Order. Supplementary question, Dr. Kennedy Graham.
How will the 2.2% tariff saving, according to MFAT's own figures, in 30 years' time, do anything to help farmers today?
The Right Honourable
Mr.
Prime
Speaker,
Minister.
free trade agreement's about the future ultimately, and that has to be ratified. So it hasn't been ratified today by the parties. But if one goes and has a look at the China FTA, where the estimates on tariff reductions were in the order of about 150 million, and the benefits were roughly $1 billion, actually that was the best modelling we saw. It turned out to be about 11 times more successful than they thought. In the case of TPP, the numbers are much greater than that. They're 274 million and about $3 billion worth of benefits. Secondly, we're already seeing quite a number of countries considering joining TPP in addition to this. But in the end, actually, even if it just does what the National Interest Analysis says, it'll save dairy farmers $100 million. If the Green Party doesn't think that matters, that's fair enough. Again, they should join New Zealand First and go out and tell people that.
Order. Question.